Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Hardaway is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the power forward. And for Denver, Bird is out there with Jokic. Then it's Mullen. Then there's West. And for those teams, Greg, already out of the playoff picture, what are they focused on at this point?
Next season? I mean, look, the reality is a number of these guys are playing for their job. And in the offseason, you want to be remembered for closing out strong.
And it's Chicago to start out. LaVine against Mullen. LaVine feeling it out a bit. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal steal.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
So it's Denver now. Now here's West. Outside Mullen. This one for three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Outside Hardaway. LaVine for three. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
That's a strong response from LaVine. You got to D him up from there.
West kicks to Jokic. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And the basket by West.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Left side, Sabonis. Poke loose. Stolen by Bird. And here we go. Fast break, and Bird's got it. And Mullen with the slam.
An obsessive perfectionist. Bird's become one of the great passers this league has ever seen.
Outside, LaVine. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Mullen. 5 points in the game.
Nice defense there from Sabonis, getting his timing just right to come up with the block.
Just 4 to shoot. Bird's shot is good.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Pass to Hardaway. To the paint. Sabonis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Such a tenacious player inside. Sabonis doesn't settle and gets his shot.
Sharman, the pass to Jokic. The pass to Mullen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Nuggets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Shooting 2. And that one falls for Mullen. And he makes both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Down low. And the jam by LaVine.
The lob, the finish, just a textbook alley-oop. And LaVine, his bounce, his athleticism, it kind of pays off in these moments.
Now here's West. He had 27 points last game.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Stolen by Bird. Here's Mullen. And Mullen with the slam.
As skilled a player as Bird has become, a lot of his biggest plays are due to his effort. Case in point, right there.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Pass to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan, that's for 2. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Here's Sharman. He's defended by Jordan. Bird, the pass to Jokic. Here's Sharman. And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Got a piece of it.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Levine against Mullen. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Jump shot is good.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Here's Sharman. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Out to the right wing. Here's West over Hardaway. Another shot. And Jokic lays it up and in.
You got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Sabonis. On the wing, Levine. Jordan outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Jordan. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Denver. Fires the 3. Jordan with the rebound.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And O'Neal is right there. And that'll tie this game up.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now here's West. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Jokic with the bounce pass. Here's Bird. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
The free throw off from O'Neal.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Levine can't hit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's Levine. Following the miss by Chris Mullin. Jordan, that's for two. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't zap their energy for this game.
Jordan's checked in for the Nuggets. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Bulls third.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Bird outside. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for West. On defense, the Bulls, they lead by 4. Right side, Mullins.
A chance to check out stats for Zach LaVine. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's averaging 19 points per game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds.
And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Bulls making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. And Mullen drops them both. The Bulls leading. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. The dish to O'Neal. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Drains the three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 5.
That's what you get with a veteran presence. DeRozan was tracking the shot clock the entire time.
Murray kicks to Mullen. Pass to Jordan. 11 feet away. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Levine. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Sharman, the pass to Bird. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Bird's got 7 points in the game.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Now here is Hardaway. And he also played a big role in their last game with Indiana. Jordan against Levine. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Murray, the pass to Sharman. He takes it in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Now the pass to Levine. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, Sabonis, he's checked in for Levine. Smith comes in for Shaq. And it's Johnson in for Hardaway. Here's Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Check out the numbers for Jordan. He's been dominant over the last month. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Now here's Murray. Hasn't made one yet.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against Indiana.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kicks to Jordan. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And with his struggles at the line, you need to hack down DeAndre. You can't let him get the shot off there.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw is good, now leading by one.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Now, here's DeRozan. 8 points his last outing. It's good. DeRozan's got 5.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
To Jordan. Over Sabonis. Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Murray. Caldwell Pope outside. And a wide open look for Porter. Gets to the corner and buries it.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
And here is Jordan. He's coming off a 22-point game against Indiana.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Murray with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And it's Murray penetrating.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. With the drive and finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here's Murray. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
Denver foul. Contavious Caldwell Pope. That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Outside DeRozan. 3-pointer. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside Porter. Murray against Jordan. Left side Gordon. 6 to shoot. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Jordan, that's for 2. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And the beauty of Jordan's pull-up, he can do it running full speed or laterally in either direction.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. Back to the action in just a minute. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
RJ, so much goes into extending an NBA playing career. What was the key for you in your long career?
Well, for me, physically, I had to start doing more things away from the game of basketball, doing yoga, doing strength training, but also the changes mentally. I went from a 20-point-a-game scorer to a guy that was getting 3 or 4 shots a game. You have to be able to accept your role and then star in your role. And for me, I just love doing that.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Sabonis. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Levine in at the 3 spot. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about him. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, D.A. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report. And here is Hardaway after Jerry West just got that 3 to go. Hardaway passes to Levine. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
Assisted by
Hardaway has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Bird. Levine against Mullen. And here's West for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Mullen against Levine. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his second.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice win for their offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
Now here's West. He's got 8. Pass to Mullen. And the layup's good off the glass. Mullen's got 13.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside DeRozan. Hardaway for 3. Offensive rebound. O'Neal. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Denver calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Jokic.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Now here's Mullen. 20 points for him last game against Toronto. No good from Bird.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
For three, West in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Hardaway dishes to Levine. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Levine's got 14 points for the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's West. He's got 11. And Mullen with the slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League night or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Here's Mullen. 15 points in the game.
Defensively, here's what Hardaway gives you. The rare versatility to switch 1 through 5, and he is always in help position.
Now here is Hardaway. Following the miss by Jokic. And the jam by Levine.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Sharman. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Now Levine. Dishes it to Hardaway. Over West. Again, Chicago.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot.
Bird against Sabonis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Bird.
Yeah, and in every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Well, folks, that's Larry Bird.
Good on both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Outside Hardaway. Levine with it. He's got 16. And Levine throws it down.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach Levine, he is on fire.
Now here's West. They trail by 11. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hardaway passes to O'Neal. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
Assisted.
Hardaway has got 6 assists now in the game. West outside. Inside. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Sabonis, he's checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Jordan. Yep, that one goes in there. Jordan's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Here's Sharman. Drives to the hoop. An easy 2 points on the way.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Hardaway. Denver getting their last shot to go. On the wing, Levine, defended by Mullen. Clock at 4. Here's Jordan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now here's West. 11 points in the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Johnson in for Zach Levine. And he sinks the second. Chicago leading by 12. Hardaway finds Jordan. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Caldwell Pope checked in.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Contagious Caldwell Pope.
Smith on the wing, defended by Gordon. Jordan dishes to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 14. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Smith. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Murray. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about the strength of Murray finishing the shot off easily, even with the harm.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Free throw good. Murray. The Bulls leading by 11. Now here's Jordan. 17 points in the game. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Smith.
And Smith gets off the floor as quick as anybody, especially when he's got a lob on the way.
Knocked loose. Jordan kicks to Murray. The pass to Porter. Fires for three. Kept alive. Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And the offensive rebound is really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. To the inside. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Murray, the pass to Jordan. Back to Murray. Clock at 6 from 12 feet out. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 8. Pass to Jordan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Jordan's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. Murray kicks to Jordan. Pops it up for Jordan. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Johnson dishes to Hardaway. Takes it inside, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there. With this pause in the action, we'll show you the NBA's highest scoring teams since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Bulls.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
Now here is Hardaway. That one good for 2. Hardaway has got 10 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
A moment now to see the numbers for Sabonis. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Now here is Hardaway. 12 points for him. Here's Jordan for 3. Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
For 3.
Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray against Hardaway. Porter kicks to Murray. On the wing, Gordon. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the layup. Gordon's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he really has a nice inside-out game. And Gordon can score down low even in the face of tight defense.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 20. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail by 19. Porter with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Hardaway. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Hardaway at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Hardaway hits them both. 9 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And here is Murray. Quarter outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to you.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, they keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got West. Bird out there with Mullen. And it's Nikola Jokic. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's West. Rebound by the Bulls.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Jordan finds Hardaway. The tray. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. And that one's good by Shaq.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
For the three. And Jerry West gets the three. West has got 15.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Jordan the pass to Smith. Outside Hardaway. Back to Smith. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's West. He's got 15. And he drives in. And the shot goes down. West has got 5 points in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
West against Hardaway. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in. 16 points for him.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now here's West. He's got 17. Here's Sharman. Makes it off the glass.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Jordan the pass to Hardaway. Smith outside. Fires from deep. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 9th assist in the game now.
And I love when Smith is assertive on offense, catching the D off guard with the catch and shoot.
Now here's Bird. He's got 11. It's good.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Chicago leading by 21. Hardaway passes to Jordan. Here's the teardrop. O'Neal. And O'Neal is right there. O'Neal's got 18 points in the game.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
And the basket by West.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And that one is good. 22 points for Michael Jordan.
And that time the screener rolls and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, load management is among the new buzzwords around the league. Now, Adam Silver says maybe on top of your typical guaranteed contracts, some incremental money should be based on number of games played and results of those games. That's how most industries work. Kevin, we've seen changes with that. The league now mandates 65 games played during a season to qualify for most individual awards.
David, I'm a fan of it. It's a step-by-step process, but they've got to do something. It looks like they are. Thanks so much for the report. And Shaq gets it to go.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Sharman. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
West against Hardaway. From downtown. And the Bulls another 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Denver calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Zach Levine's checked in for the Bulls.
Zach Levine.
Now we get a chance to check out Nikola Jokic. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's getting around 16 points a game, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, but really his main asset is being a playmaker.
Great handle, great vision. That's how he drops so many dimes.
And the basket is good.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. That's tipped. Hardaway with the steal. The pass to Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Well, this is the time of year you want to get on a roll. That's what this crew has done. They're the hottest shooting 2 guards in the NBA since the All-Star break. Take a look at Jordan, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, DeMar DeRozan. Same can be said about him.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And with their range, they stretch out opposing defenses. So even when they're not shooting threes, they're still making an impact.
And so Jordan nails both of them. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. And here's Bird from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's the break. Here's Mullen. Good on the shot. Mullen's got 19 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
What determination from Levine, finding his finish despite the contact.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. West against Hardaway. West gets the bucket.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 19. He kicks to Levine. 5 on the clock.
It's the fearless nature of Levine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Gordon comes in for Bird. Porter's checked in for Mullen. And it's Jamal Murray in for West. Then for the Bulls, Sabonis, he's checked in for Shaq. And it's Johnson in for Sabonis. And so Levine nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Murray against Hardaway. Here's Murray up on top. He's got 7. Murray against Hardaway. And Jordan sends it back.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Some changes for Chicago. Sabonis comes in for Hardaway, and it's DeRozan in for Jordan. Here's Sabonis. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Good on the bucket.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Gordon. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. High post, Johnson. Orders there. Johnson, good.
Joe Johnson.
Johnson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Murray kicks to Jordan. Murray down low. Guarded by Levine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Zach Levine. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Jamal Murray.
Free throw good, Murray. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Bulls. He dishes it to Levine. Johnson outside. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And that jumper of Johnson is pure. I mean, doesn't pay the defense any mind, even when they're right up on it.
Now, here's Jordan. 7 points in the game. Pops it up for Jordan. Sabonis with the steal. Tipped away. Feeds it to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the strength of DeRozan is evident on these takes. Shrugging off defenders like it's absolutely nothing, like they're not even there.
Here is Porter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And that one, good.
Well, you can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Levine dishes to Johnson. DeRozan surveying the D. 2 points. That one goes. DeRozan's got 16 points.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Murray with it. Sabonis defending. Murray, good.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
2 minutes.
Levine against Murray. Outside, Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Domantas Sabonis. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Free throw good, Levine. And so Levine nails both of them. Here's Caldwell Pope. He has yet to score. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
It's going to go on Sabonis.
KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
For Denver, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And so he makes both from the line. 1:30 left to play in the third. Pass to Levine. And he hammers that one down right on the face of Jamal Murray.
Ooh-wee. Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Murray, the pass to Porter. He's looking for Caldwell Pope and finds him, and it's good. 2 points. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points this quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Johnson, that's for 2. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Porter and Denver again with the bucket.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Now here's Levine. 26 points for him. Johnson against Porter. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And it's sent back by Sabonis. And he's able to get it back. Here's DeRozan. Basket counts. 18 points for him.
And when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable. And he's feeling it right now.
And that one drops. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Bulls opening up a huge gap. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Sabonis. Zach LaVine is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Smith, and it's Sabonis in at the 5, home in the paint. Now here's Levine. 4 on the clock. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen, limiting travel helps big time.
Sabonis inside. Defended by Gordon. Sabonis with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That's good from Porter on the assist from Jackson.
Good defense there. Porter does go 6'10" with that 7-foot wingspan. And how about a 9-foot standing reach?
Now here's Levine. Left side, Sabonis. Lays it up off the glass.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Jackson against Levine. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Here's DeRozan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
Jackson against Levine. Jackson looking it over. Bob pass to Gordon. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
DeRozan against Caldwell Pope. Outside, Sabonis. Yes, that goes in.
What a finish by Sabonis. Through a little contact, too. I like it.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. DeRozan against Caldwell Pope. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
Now, here's Sabonis. Now Levine over Jackson. Levine's shot is off.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ball's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Outside Jackson. Passes to Porter. Launches a three. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Sabonis. And he comes up with the deuce. Sabonis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Nuggets ball.
Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Sabonis. Alex Caruso comes in for Levine. And it's White in for DeMar DeRozan.
Kobe White.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Jackson finds Jokic. Now Caldwell Pope. White covering. Just 5 on the clock. White with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Ball. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Gordon. There's the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Ball kicks to Caruso. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal
foul. Around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries. More missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, call me old, but guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
Nailed from three-point land.
And Gordon understands the importance of stretching the floor, and he remains a capable three-point shooter.
Here's Ball, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
West is checked in for Jackson. Ball hits them both. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Outside Gordon. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done. So what new team?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Now here's White. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon. Step back on that one and let it fly.
And what stands out to me about White, he's confident but resourceful. He's going to find a way to help you win.
Now here's West. Caldwell Pope outside. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
Vucevic with it. West picks him up. West with the steal. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his move in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
So for the Bulls, Shaq's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Alex Caruso. And Jordan subbed in for White. The free throw drops for West. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
Here's West. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. West, that's good. West has got 14 points here in the second half.
Wow, the obsessive quest for perfection. West truly believes every shot he takes is going in, and I tell you what, on a night like this, he may be right.
Now, here's Ball. And he banks in the layup.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Denver's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's West. And it's good for 2. West has got 7 points for the quarter.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Here's Jordan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Caldwell Pope with it. Pass to Jokic. And it's Chicago with the rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the dunk by Smith.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
West outside. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Jordan's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Six on the shot clock. Here's Porter. That one goes in.
He is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
That's his first personal foul. 13th foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr.
Free throw good. Porter.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. And really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
Ball finds Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Now here's West. All right, Richard, with the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot?
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there, too, because he can get his shot off from anywhere. But you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Johnson inside. Porter's there. Count it. Good.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip. But he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Now here's West. Lobs it up for Jordan. It's blocked by Shaq. Ball with it. West picks him up. Jordan against Caldwell-Pope. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Jordan. Gordon dishes to West. Step back shot. Again, the Nuggets score.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. The dish now to Ball.
2 minutes.
And there's a call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
The Bulls making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in.
Onto the floor for the Bulls. Hardaway.
O'Neal the bounce pass. Hardaway passes to Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. O'Neal's got 24.
Jordan.
Shaq gets the ball there. It doesn't matter who's guarding.
Caldwell-Pope outside. And with this new CBA, great for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Gordon against Smith. Porter outside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Michael Jordan.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Here's Caldwell Pope after Joe Johnson scored. To the paint. Porter, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Hardaway kicks to Johnson. Over Porter. Another one falls for Chicago.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Caldwell Pope against Smith. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
That's his third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for 2, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
First one falls for him. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, here's Jordan. And so Chicago takes this one. And by a big margin, a resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.